Welcome back to Top Moments TV today. We are following some dangerous timber truck drivers. Their journeys, their stories remind us to always prioritize safety in our work. Good luck. Let's dive. The drivers of timber trucks on dangerous roads always leave a deep impression. They are not only drivers, but also artists behind the wheel, controlling heavy trucks through narrow, winding, steep mountain roads. With high concentration and extensive experience, they overcome the harsh challenges of the terrain, from slippery mud to sharp turns. Steady hands, determined eyes and endless patience help them master the situation. Each timber truck trip is a journey full of sweat and breathtaking moments, but also reflects their strong spirit and love for the job. Seamlessly combined with 300 horsepower of the engine to create an impressive performance with a 360 degrees four-way balance system, a rotating cabin and intelligent IQ lamp. Log Control Pro 725 conquers even the most complex forest terrain. Every movement exudes power and modernity takes forestry work to a new level. A whole new level that amazed me. This advanced technology to survive a day in this harsh land, you need more than courage, it is proficiency and a spirit of steel. The muddy, slippery roads are like traps, easily sinking the strongest car. Under the weight of the wood and the slippery mud, the cart not only sways, but can also tip over at any moment. This place is not for the faint-hearted. Only those with courage, superior skills and an iron will dare to face it. Each worker must not only cope with the harsh nature, but also overcome their own fear. Every step forward is a challenge, but also a testament to extraordinary courage. They live with composure, are accustomed to danger, and every breath contains the determination to conquer unimaginable limits. This is a land of resilient people, where bravery and intelligence are honed by challenges. Ready to collapse at any moment, but they persistently fight step by step against these harsh conditions. Is not just a job, it is courage and determination. Truly admirable. Their only joy is returning home safely every night to their beloved family after a day drenched in. Logging is a journey of risk, where every time you get stuck is a lesson in resilience. The servant 872 KA classic forestry icon with its durable strength and upgraded tracks, overcoming all its rough terrain. The flexible and powerful crane makes the servant a loyal companion of the loggers. Although production has ceased, it still exists, in memory, reminding us of a difficult but proud era where the human will overcame all challenges. You are right, it is hard to believe, but this is how Indonesians transport wood with small tractors, and the sheer human strength with which they carry huge teak logs over treacherous slopes. The narrow road is barely wide enough for a tractor is dangerous, but this is the only way for them to be daring. And the creativity that amazes me on every trip is the fight with harsh nature, requires extraordinary courage and will.
Машина сама просто выехать не мог, трактор, чтобы вытягивать.
The log truck slowly moved along the slippery road. Each wheel seemed to grip the wet ground to maintain balance. On the truck bed, large logs were stacked on top of each other, heavy but carefully tied, shaking slightly with each bump. The engine roared loudly, as if wanting to overcome the challenge of the steep, muddy road. The driver, his hands firmly on the steering wheel, his eyes highly focused, controlled the car through dangerous curves with experienced skill. The image of a powerful car, facing harsh nature, is a living testament to human perseverance and bravery. If you think your job is too hard, look at the brave work of the Vietnamese Face their trade every day with their homemade carts that they pull up 8 tons of wood on slippery slopes or dangerous mountain road slopes that seem ready to collapse at any moment, but they persevere step by step fighting. These harsh conditions are not just a job, it is courage and determination. Truly admirable. Their only joy is coming home safely every night. The edge of the forest along the path you had to create and adjust yourself, nothing fixed. Formula only, experience, skills and keen awareness determines whether you will succeed. Each step is a challenge where nature does not give easily, but it, through courage and talent, they become true foresters. This muddy road seemed impassable to anyone. The thick layer of mud swallowed the timber truck completely, with the wheels completely disappeared. It was truly a terrifying thing. Persistently resist in all our efforts. Today was exhausted in vain, but did not give up. I know I will be back tomorrow. Let's explore the cutting-edge wood. Modern wood transport technology. Handling this giant machine is not only impressive in size but also in speed and incredible precision. Solid logs take less than a minute to be crushed into these perfect wood chips. Incredible speed not only saves time, but also greatly enhances work. Efficiently, quickly meets production requirements. Without the right skills, you won't last long. A single day here, the wood has been modified. The cart is powerful but not the ideal machine to navigate through. The slippery mud sinking down the road causes the cart to overturn and sway as if about to overturn. The worker must be brave, sharp and demonstrate special skills to conquer every challenge. There is no place for fear that this land is only for those who have the courage and strength to face it despite their difficulties. Press the calm, familiar with danger and steadfast in their determination. The roads moving through the forest on the slide have a wild and challenging beauty. The paths are often narrow, covered with wet, rotten leaves and sometimes slippery because of green moss. On both sides of the road are rows of tall, shady trees, interspersed with rays of sunlight filtering through the leaves, creating a magical scene. The rugged terrain with steep slopes and winding curves seems to challenge the driver's dexterity. The rustling of the wind mixed with the sound of tires sliding lightly over the soft ground makes the journey more interesting but also requires high concentration. It is a place where the wild and the human will blend into one. John Deere 540G logging tractor was a powerful machine designed to work effectively in harsh logging environments. With a sturdy chassis and durable engine, the 540G is capable of pulling large tree trunks through rough, muddy or hilly terrain. The powerful winch system combined with large tires increases traction, ensuring stable operation even in the most difficult conditions. The machine's cabin is designed for comfort, with a soft seat and easy-to-use controls, allowing the operator to work for long periods without fatigue. The John Deere 540G is not only a symbol of power but also a reliable companion in the forestry industry. Timberjack 1270D, a modern machine conquering vast forests. The Timberjack 1270D is an icon in the logging industry, representing the cutting edge of modern forestry technology. Designed to maximize performance and minimize environmental impact, this machine is not only a powerful work tool but also a valuable assistant for foresters around the world. Car racing is a bustling event where talented racers compete on challenging tracks. The roar of the engines mixes with the cheers of the audience, creating a vibrant and attractive atmosphere. The winding, bumpy racetracks create a sense of excitement. The truck carrying timber lumbered down the long slope, the engine growling as if it was trying its best to restrain the enormous weight of the huge logs on the truck bed. The wheels dug deep into the dirt and rock-strewn road, each brake squealing loudly in the quiet space of the mountains and forests. The burning smell of hot brakes rose, mixed with the faint scent of pine resin in the thin mist. The driver, with his eyes focused, his hands tightly holding the steering wheel, slowly guided the truck through each dangerous curve. The scene seemed to encapsulate the strength and perseverance in the midst of majestic nature. On the muddy road, the heavy truck carrying the excavator slowly moved forward. The huge wheels sank deep into the mud, leaving clear marks as a testament to the weight of both the truck and the machinery on its back. Excavator stuck in thick mud, as if swallowed by wild nature. Claw marks left on the surface. Mud tells the story of a fierce struggle. To free the rescue operation began, but it was not easy. Even the powerful excavators hesitated before the dangerous depths. Eventually the harvester sank, was freed, leaving a deep pit as a testament to the arduous journey and the indomitable will of humanity. The massive, lumbering tractor roared forward in the mud. The giant chain-covered wheels spun wildly, each turn of the wheel churning up thick black mud into the air. The body of the machine shook as if fighting against the suction of the mud. The engine roaring loudly, tearing apart the silence of the deep forest. The heavy logs behind were dragged, leaving long, winding tracks on the muddy ground. It seemed like every meter of progress was a battle. The big, powerful truck was crawling up the hill. Its 12 sturdy wheels seemed to be straining to push the enormous weight of the logs on the bed. The whole vehicle swayed with the rhythm of the slope. The engine roared. Black smoke billowed from the exhaust pipe. The long, rough, dusty wooden planks stood firmly on the bed, like brave soldiers shouldering a heavy responsibility. The wheels tore through the rough road, but the driver still patiently controlled, his eyes attentively observing the narrow road, every challenging corner. The silence was only broken by the loud engine noise, demonstrating the perseverance and strength of both the vehicle and the driver. The powerful excavator, with its tracks firmly attached to the ground, was slowly pulling the vehicle, carrying the large tree stump up the steep slope. Everything around was silent, only the sound of the engine echoed, combined with the steady movement of the excavator. The relationship was a companion who always trusted each other. Both overcame the challenge, climbed the steep slope, showing their unspoken bond and friendship. The log truck climbed the steep hill, the engine roaring in the quiet of the forest. The large logs filled the bed, steady on the uneven surface, making each turn a challenge. The whole vehicle swayed with each tight turn, the wheels digging deep into the ground, creating ruts on the dirt road. Each turn was a battle with the enormous load, but the driver's steady steering made the truck pass with skill. As strong as the logs it was transporting. The brave men who drive timber trucks are silent warriors on the rugged, dangerous roads of the mountains and forests. With their enduring strength, they control the heavy trucks, full of long, armed logs, through sharp turns and slippery roads that can only get the risk. With steady hands and high concentration, they keep the vehicle stable, despite the difficulties and dangers that always lurk. These are men who not only face the challenges of nature but also overcome their own limits to bring precious resources to life. The HSM 904Z is a powerful and versatile machine, specially designed for the logging and transport industry. With a powerful engine, the HSM 904Z can pull heavy and long logs through difficult terrain. From deep forests to mountainous areas, the sturdy design with large wheels makes the machine easy to move through rough terrain conditions, while the fully equipped operator's cabin ensures comfort and safety for the user. The flexible rotation of the HSM 904Z makes the machine easy to operate in tight spaces, making it an indispensable tool in modern logging work. The tractor carrying logs moved slowly on the deep muddy road, each wheel sinking into the wet mud, creating distinct ruts. Each time the wheel turned, the whole machine shook, sometimes getting stuck in the middle of the slippery road. The heavy logs on the cart made it even more difficult for the tractor to move. Thank you for joining us on this epic event. At Top Moments TV, we always bring you amazing images of powerful machines in action. If you love these moments, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the next exciting videos. We will be back with more exciting things. See you next time.